world? You guys are officially tuned in to the very first Ladies on the Radar Hip Hop Roundtable. Obviously, I am sitting here with a lovely, beautiful, wonderful group of ladies that are all in the music and entertainment industry, and I couldn't shoot the shit with anybody else but this group right here. Again, we are Ladies on the Radar. My name is Chrissy for Nina-Deuce.com. You are tuned in again to a dope segment of us recapping 2017. I'm gonna let my ladies introduce themselves, starting with my first guest on the left, to the left of me, excuse me.
I'm Nandi Craig. I go by the name of DJ Young One, and I represent Real 92.3 and DJ Young One Entertainment.
Dope. It's your girl Fate, checking into a rehab here at Nina-Deuce.com. I am a radio host, radio personality, and I represent the Rehab Radio Show on homegrownradio.net.
Absolutely.
What's up, y'all? It's your girl Millie Moto. I am an actress and recording artist, and I have a new single out now called Come Get 'Em.
What's up? It's your girl DJ Leslie, repping Real 92.3 in LA.
Hey.
All right. So again, now I feel like it's safe to say that we're all hip hop heads. You know,
Oh,
we
yeah.
all work in the music. We all work in the music and entertainment industry, and it's a lot of things that have been going on in 2017.
Oh yeah.
Like
Heavy year.
yeah, we're towards the end of the year. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So I think we need to shoot the shit about what's been going on.
Decompress.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Take a breather.
So let's kind of start back, I guess, first quarter. Not even the first quarter, because this is something that's kind of been going on from first quarter to now.
Okay.
Let's talk about social media.
Okay.
Right.
Big
First thing first, can we go without Instagram and Twitter? Do you think
No.
Can y'all delete y'all apps right now?
Absolutely not.
No.
I mean, if my money depends on it,
Yeah, no.
definitely can't work. Okay.
Right. So I think that we kind of taken this social media thing to a whole nother level. Because I mean, I'm gonna just give it up. I'm born in '85. So yeah, so I grew up in the '90s, and when I think I really started getting into technology, I guess MySpace was probably like the first.
Right.
MySpace,
Right.
was the first connect to any type of social media, if that's what you want to call social media.
Yeah.
But even in high school, I didn't have no cell phone.
Right.
It was two-way pager.
Yeah.
I graduated in 2003. Two-way pager.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah,
Right.
two-way pager. There was no Instagram, but I could just about imagine if we had Instagram and Twitter.
Right.
When I was in high school,
Yeah.
the shit that we would have caught on camera. You know what I mean?
Right.
But
Right.
I want to talk about these rants.
Oh,
Right, the rants to the stunts.
it's
They're
the end of the world with these rants. I tell you. Oh my God.
Okay, so
Terrible.
It's the end of the world.
and you know who I cannot stand? I'm gonna just say Boonk. Boonk. Is that his name? Boonk. Boonk gang. Whole lot of gang shit. Running me low. Running me low. I'm on my last rant with you. We ain't paying for shit.
We get it.
You know what I'm saying? Your face looks ridiculous. I mean, it's just.
There are so many posts with him, like with before and after pictures of him with tats and stuff, and I think
He was actually cute before the tattoo.
I'll give it to him. He's a decent looking guy. He's a
Before you
decent
went on
looking
that,
guy,
yeah.
right? Like
I feel
he just. And there's so many people, and it's like they just be going all drugged up and stuff, and it's like they be thinking that's like the new
Well,
look.
I
It is.
think literally that's the main point that we have to realize about social media is that it's literally changing our society and the way we move and the way we think and the things we expect of each other and how visual Instagram is and how now everything is visual now. You know, and so those are like trigger points to our human behavior, and it's just become a part of our habits.
It's direct.
now. Yes, it's
It
habitual.
gives people who didn't have a voice.
Right.
You know what I mean? It gives the voiceless voice.
Right.
Like, that's what I feel like. So even if you're not talking about something that has any type of content or, you know what I'm saying, like it's really like I can speak now and people are going to listen, whether it's some bullshit, whether it's some bull crap or something of some type of substance. People are just speaking and we're all listening. You know what I'm saying? Unfortunately, as much as we don't want to, we're engaged. I just kind of found out about him I'm not even gonna lie to you, like 3 weeks ago. I got put on to him. I was not
Honestly, I'm gonna keep it real. I don't even know who we're talking about.
I looked him up on the way here, and I heard one song where I couldn't sure if he was saying gang shit or gay shit.
Gay.
Oh no, gay.
Okay. I'm like, he's saying gang shit.
I don't know.
Yeah. Like his beats he has pretty good beats, but then he like raps, and I'm like, what the? No.
Right.
No,
Figure it out.
And it's crazy because it's like now all these Instagram moguls, like all these famous Instagrammers are becoming rappers and stuff nowadays, and they just putting out songs talking about what they do on Instagram. I'm like, you don't have to, like, that's not, like, girls are gonna get you.
Well, I feel like that's more of the 90s generation. I hate to say that. Sure. But I feel like, you know, now the rap game and the hip hop game is changing to be a little bit, it's turning like bubblegum a little bit. But in the sense of millennials, you know, like what's popular, likes and social media and what we're talking about right now, it's like you are going to start hearing that stuff in songs because that's all these kids know. That's all people know.
That's how they're able to relate to who, you know what I'm saying, to the people. Like talking about the things that we all consistently do. I have a thing, I don't even touch my phone until I pray. Because our phone, I'm gonna try that.
I like that too.
It's something I have.
Wow.
It's something you don't know what you're opening up.
Game changer.
I don't. It's a discipline I give myself because it's so sad that I'm so addicted to my phone. The first thing I go to is my emails, and I'll go to my Instagram. It's like
you wake up to your Instagram.
It's disgusting. It disgusts me as a person, but I'm honest enough to say this is that I'm like, until I finish my full prayer, I'm not touching my phone.
True. Game changer.
I'm serious. 100%. Everybody knows me. They know this. I swear to God. This is what I do. So it's just for me.
I delete the app sometimes.
See, I've never done that, but it's a problem. So it's like, to me, I feel like we spend most of our day on our phones. Like, the least I could do is spend just 15, 20 minutes, maybe 30 minutes, because sometimes my mind might drift, to pray and to speak to the person who gave us, you know, this life and how we're here. So,
that's what's up.
Now, piggybacking obviously off of social media. Now, Tyrese.
Oh Lord,
I love him. You know
what? Let me tell you,
I
really absolutely love Tyrese.
Oh Lord,
as an actor and as an R&B song, songwriter, singer, whatever he does. But now I lost a lot of respect. I lost respect for the fact that he's taken that kind of issue to social media. I thought very differently of him.
No, I really did. I do understand what you're saying.
But I see the compassion. I'm a mother, so I can imagine. I mean, you don't really know what's going on. I don't know about his baby mama and all that issue. You don't really know what's going on behind closed doors. You don't, I mean, I discipline my child. I'm not going to say how, but I do. You know what I mean? So, I discipline mine. You know what I'm saying? Again, I'm not going to say how, but I do.
You don't need to.
But at the end of the day, if that's what he's in trouble for, y'all ought to be ashamed. Like, for real. Like, honestly. And I think we living in a society now where you're being so scrutinized.
Everything
and now he's being punished for it. And now, if the situation is really what we think it is, as far as her taking the kid away.
But should we even know that?
No, that's the point.
That's the question of the hour. Should we even know what Tyrese is going through? Because let's keep it 100. I don't know Tyrese's business like that or nothing, but he probably wasn't the best person in whatever they had going either. Okay, I'm not saying I'm just putting it all on him or on her, whatever. I don't know. Okay, but everybody has their own faults, and all I'm saying is it really for us to know, and for you to be on Instagram or wherever you putting these little videos out, really talking about what else do you guys want from me?
He's really dramatic. He's taking his acting.
I mean, come on.
He's saying he's bipolar.
He might, and
he said the reason behind his rants is because of the medication. I'm like,
no.
Okay, but you've never done it before. So my thing is that what happened? Because I feel like I've never seen a side of him.
Exactly.
So have you been taking medication? Did you stop taking medication?
Well, you know, he's drawing dramatic to me though. Like, it's very vocal, very dramatic. Like, if it's not one thing, it's another with him. I feel like he's just an attention whore. Like, if the attention isn't on him, he's like, wait a minute, hold on, guys.
He said he's still waiting for his $5 million from Will Smith. Like,
he not. I don't think he getting it.
But why?
I'm not even waiting on that $5 million.
Why do we even know that? I don't even need to know that you're
That's
broke.
what bothers me too about
That's the whole problem about social media. It's just like a big old portion of social media about the stuff that people post is just unnecessary. Like, it's not something that has to do with us. It's not something that has to do with like if anything, we should be using it for a better purpose.
Absolutely.
Something that's able to lift up a nation, where you can go out and start perpetuating the stuff that actually matters, not irrelevant
that
stuff.
part. If our young millennium was thinking like this, we would be pushing a whole different message in the world. You know what I'm saying? So that's dope that you even had those thoughts.
Half the stuff that's actually turning into like a negative platform, the whole purpose of it was supposed to be something that was able to actually transform, and people are just taking it and distorting it and they start using it for a wrong purpose. So that's like,
using it for attention and for
attention.
I'm not putting that negative spotlight for nothing. I'm not about to sell my soul like that.
People forget everything good you've done, and now they're just focused on it. So we can't even speak about Tyrese being in multi-million-dollar movies, being a great actor, being a great singer. All we're thinking about is this nigga crying on social media about his kids.
Fake crying. Fake crying.
But because he did it to himself, not because we did
No, that's my point. It's like you're choosing this way.
This is self-inflicting pain that people are doing to themselves to gain what? Attention, to gain...
You don't even need followers.
You know, what are you doing?
I don't even know what...
He just wants sympathy.
This is how times have changed, and social media has changed even our consumer brand and you know, the things, the content that we put out there is because people like that are putting out stuff like that. And before, there used to be a mystique to a star or a mystique to an artist, or you know what I mean? You didn't really, it was a mystery to them. And now we just knowing too much, and it's good to know that you're just like me and that anyone can do this and we all can achieve that. But now you're seeming like you're even a little bit far left from me.
I know. How about this as a fan? I didn't want to know this about you. I didn't even want to know this about you. I don't want to. I didn't want to know that.
Because like how you're saying, you're like, I love Tyrese.
I do.
I love him.
Now you're making me feel a different way.
Now what's happening?
You know what I'm saying? On a platform that everybody, the whole world can see.
Right.
So I mean, I do, like I said, I understand what he's going through, but I think you have friends, you have family. Go talk, like, get off of somebody take his phone.
Like
for real.
Take his phone.
Because to me, I'm not gonna lie. You have to pick this up. You have to put the camera on. You have to actually speak in it, cry speaking it, and then post it. That's a lot of steps. That's a lot.
But first of all, he's walking through his house.
That's my point.
He's walking all through the house.
If I feel this way, I'm calling my mom. I'm calling my dad. I'm calling a family. I'm calling a friend.
I'm definitely not talking to my fans.
I'm not talking to my camera, to myself. Actually,
they can't help you.
No.
Yeah.
So we praying for you, Tyrese.
Yes,
brother. We praying.
That's what I can do for you.
Praying for
the one thing I can do for you, brother man, is pray for you. That's the one thing and the most valuable gift I have for you.
Seriously.
All right, so a few months ago, we gonna kind of keep it with the social media thing. Young Dolph gets shot.
Oh, jeez.
In Hollywood, in broad daylight. Obviously, Yo Gotti was considered, you know, somebody that possibly had
They've had prior beef for a long time.
I don't even know why they said Young Gotti was involved.
Because they've had prior beef. Like, I want to say he was signed to hit. He was supposed. I believe like Young Gotti's entourage and his entourage always were feud. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I don't think Young Dolph himself did it, but I guess his camp. You know how the camps usually have people feuding besides the people? So I want to say it's their camps have been feuding. It's a long beef that's been going on.
Right. And then he takes it, obviously, so as he's coming out the hospital, he felt the need to come out of his wheelchair. So he dropped the mixtape, he dropped the album.
He turned the wheelchair. He was
shot
out here.
Abandoned his shit, but he
because
dropped
he really
that
got
album.
this life. He
really dropped that album though. He plugged that album in there. I have a problem with that. Like, I have a serious problem with that. Like, it's like, go home and chill. I need you to take your meds, take your pain meds, and stop. But again, we using social media. Now you got shot, so now you hard.
I'm telling you, he really about this artist life. He'll get shot over this.
Right.
Okay, don't you understand? He go live over this.
When is it too far? Like, when are we taking it too far?
When we get shot over this. You would know.
That's the world we live in. Like, people want to show every single thing that they do. Like, and he got shot. He's gonna. He's about to drop an album, so you better believe he's gonna document.
What was the name of the album?
I don't even know. Don't get me lying.
I got shot.
I didn't know he got shot right here in Hollywood.
He did a video.
Hollywood and Highland. What was it called?
But it backfires, I feel like, because all I know now, you're right, is that he got shot. I don't really know anything about the album, but I know he got shot.
But I'm gonna listen to that album if I'm trying to know what happened that night.
Right.
Okay, I'm trying to know if he got shot. What happened? You came out the studio and what happened? You turn left, you turn right. What happened? I need some bars about that joke. I'm saying.
Now let's flip the script. Let's really get on this music tip. Cardi B.
Okay.
Cardi B. Let's talk about Cardi B. What she's doing is dope to me.
Yeah.
So many people are so against it. Oh, she a stripper. Oh, she was on Love and Hip Hop being ignorant. Who cares?
Right.
Who cares? She's her top the chart. Yeah. She's the #1 female hip hop artist
solo.
Since Lauryn Hill.
Yeah.
Wow.
And that comparison to Lauryn Hill is a big deal. Of course. She's 25, somewhere like that, 25.
Yeah.
And she's killing the game. How are we feeling? How are we feeling about Cardi?
People in the entertainment industry right now. Literally, there's not a day that goes by that you don't hear news or something about her. Period. Whether it's music, whether it's about a relationship, something. So to me, I think that she took a situation. She came from a different type of life, and she changed that. To me, she gave an example for people who are in that type of scene, especially coming from New York. We all know how that is. Like, it's a struggle. It's a real hustle. So to come from New York, come do your thing, get on a television station like that, broadcast what you do, who you are. She's honest with who she is.
She's very honest.
To me, which is why she's winning, because she's being herself. She's being herself. So it's like, and you worked hard. Like, you didn't skip no steps. Like, you worked really hard.
But your music has been out. Everybody want to hate on the music. I'm like, she been dropping music.
Some people are really hating because all I see is really like Cardi supporters. That's real.
Me too.
At this point, I don't know.
There's a lot of people that are. Oh, she a stripper. You know how many strippers we
But
got?
here's the deal. Here's the deal. No, but here's the deal about artistry in general. When you're an artist, you need a story. Okay? Just like being on television, if you're an actress, you need a storyline. Okay? When you're an artist, you cannot start at the top and be at the top and just people need to understand your struggle and see your come up. They have to visualize and really see you working hard and like, dang, you earned that. Or else you'll never get the props that you deserve. You'll continue to have those haters because they didn't see what happened. You know what I mean? Or they weren't there shooting with you in the gym. Whatever the case is. Okay? But at the end of the day, the American story is the come up. Period.
And she did that to me. She did that 100%.
So we all Cardi supporters.
100. Yes.
We
love you, Cardi.
We here for it.
Definitely.
So what do y'all think about Eminem's 2017 BET?
I am so happy. Oh my gosh, I'm so happy. When I saw that, I was like,
being brutally honest.
Yes. And this goes, I was
y'all think
so
it was kind of
happy.
disrespectful a little bit? I mean, this is the president. I mean,
no,
I'm not a Trump supporter.
He made it. He made it.
How many times did the president
disrespect
the human race?
His color and representatives. That's exactly what he did.
His color was big for me.
Absolutely.
You know, that was the number one biggest thing. Is that
but that's what Eminem represents.
Right.
Exactly.
That's what he's been since day one. Exactly. He's always been a voice for us, but the color of them. You know what I mean? And it's okay. We embrace him just like we embrace anybody. Right. You know what I'm saying?
But I know him to be that voice.
And he's a powerful voice.
I never really.
He know people are listening. You took a moment in hip hop that people are listening. Right. You took that moment to make it go across the airways. And that to me, that stands out. That's how he gets nothing but respect for that.
Right.
100%. He could have went out there and spit some dumb bars like he normally does. He took a moment and made a statement to represent us, and that stands alone. Like you can't knock that. You gotta respect it.
Right. I think what stands out most is where in that cipher where he called out his fans that if they are Trump supporters,
I don't even really need those.
That was a big.
It's cool.
I got my bag already at this point.
Right.
Y'all not with me, y'all get
we can cut them loose. It's cool.
Right. I respect him for that though, because he did. I mean, think about it. And the people that are hating on Eminem for doing, I mean, he literally took the same thing that Trump has been doing this whole time and used it against him. So he gave him the own taste of his medicine.
Right. Absolutely. That's a great point.
Yeah, that was.
Now, do y'all go to concerts?
Yeah.
I do.
Concerts. Okay, so to me, the biggest concert this year was the 444 tour.
Okay.
Didn't go.
My feelings about to be hurt because I'm like,
weren't the tickets like super expensive?
See, that's the thing we about to talk about because there weren't.
Oh, they weren't. Okay. I heard that they were, but
they are
in the beginning. They started at a high price, right?
They did.
Something like that.
So to me, like when I went the 444, obviously at the beginning of the year, I was like, oh my God, Jay-Z's going on tour. I feel like this is his last run. After this is it. You know what I mean? I'm a huge hip hop fan.
Do you really feel like that? I mean, I'm not a Jay-Z fan.
Well, concerts, yes. I feel like this is it.
Wow.
I feel like 444, that's it. I can see him making music, but I don't see him doing another tour.
No. He'll drop like a greatest of all time.
I see him doing music, but not another tour. I think this is his last tour.
Why? You went to the
I went to the 444, and I thought it was amazing.
Okay.
But I also went to his Blueprint 3 concert. Blueprint 3 was 07, 08, I think. But I'm a huge Jay-Z fan. I've been rocking with Jay-Z since the beginning, like Reasonable Doubt. My favorite Jay-Z album was In My Lifetime. That's right in the middle, and then the Black Album. Right. You know what I mean? So I'm listening to him every single day. I'm very in tune with the music and the business side. And when I went to the 444 tour, I was 100% captivated by everything. Okay. I mean, but there were so many people sitting down. Sitting down.
No.
And the seat, there were so many open seats. I was about to walk my ass down. Like, shit,
I got a conspiracy.
I was so tempted to walk. It was so many seats opened. So many.
I got a lot of people for that.
And a lot of people were sitting there.
What
was it? You sit down doing Hard Knock Life.
Were they?
Like,
oh wow,
you
so
sit down
older stuff.
doing
If I'm going to somebody's I'm standing up. Period.
How do you sit down doing dirt off your shoulders?
My
feelings were hurt. Like I was like, are you? Me and my homegirl were probably the only ones in our little section. Like,
what do you think the reason was?
Dirt up your shoulders.
Wow.
Snapping every. I'm like, you know what? They gonna get tired of my snaps because it's about to be a whole snap crazy on this one song. But I felt like, you know what I mean? Again, as a hip hop head, as somebody that's really into this shit, I felt really offended. You know what I mean? Like, I mean, did anybody go to see the tour? I mean, you know, he has one more, so he will be at the Forum. He will be at the Forum, right? Yeah. I mean, do you think the generation is shifting now, and it's like
no, there's no more. My conspiracy theory about Jay-Z, and I will restate this: I'm not a Jay-Z fan, not a Beyonce fan.
Not a Beyonce fan.
No.
Really? You know what? Not honestly. I mean, I'm just surprised.
I mean, look, I'm about to expose everybody because everybody be coming out the building like, me neither, really. Oh,
you were saying songwriter, so I was surprised to hear you say.
No, I mean, okay, but look, but I'm going to tell you something about Jay-Z. This last album, he got me. Yeah. It was so good. It was so much.
One of my favorite albums.
But this is why I never related to Jay-Z before, because at a certain point in his career, you know, like early 2000s Jay-Z, of course, I'm rocking with all that. You know, like I was growing up in that era. I was Rockefellered out. You think I met you today? I had Rockefeller everything with the hats and everything, the bucket hat and all that, you know? So, but now I feel like his music changed. I mean, I understand black excellence and what he exudes, okay? But he started to become a person that I could not see myself in. You know what I mean? Like, I not to say that I don't see myself as black excellence or that I strive for other things, but the flashy, flossy things that I liked when I was younger, now as I'm getting older and I'm having to go through the struggle, I could not relate to that anymore. I related to old Jay-Z more than I related to this new version of him, okay? But every artist transitions, and he's in a different part of his life. He's a lot older than us, first of all. So he's in a different part of his life where he's just telling us about his lifestyle. Now at this point, the things that he's talking about in 444, I was like in total agreement to. I was like, yes. I needed a man, first of all, a man in power, second, okay, and somebody that people actually listens to come out and say those things, okay? So, but see, the reason why people are sitting down at that concert, those concerts aren't selling out, is because even though people want to hear that like a couple times, they ain't really trying to hear that.
They'd rather be at the Migos concert. They'd rather be at that.
They rather hear the ignorance of what
that Migos is sold out. That Future is sold out.
That Migos is sold out. You know what I'm saying? Right. But not to say we can't do all that to Jay-Z too, but when you try to tell us how to invest our money and save our money and don't trick off, and when you're trying to tell us those types of things to really so into what, you know, these are things that, you know, I hate to say it because it's not really a racial thing, but these are things that Jewish and white people have been knowing for years, okay? That ethnic cultures have been knowing for years too, but we're just dropping little seeds here and there. We're not really trying to impact the culture with those types of things. We're trying to impact the culture with strippers, hoes, drinking, drugs. You know what I'm saying? Turning up. That's
negative shit.
Flashy, fly clothes. But that doesn't matter. That doesn't matter because when you wearing flashy, fly clothes and you pulling up to the projects, that's not gonna help you out too much. You know what I'm saying? So when he's really spitting some real stuff now, people want to hear it once or twice or when the first week it comes out, but like they still bumping it now? No, not really.
Right. You know? Question. That's true. You think if he released 444, if he released it before, like I mean, because he released it when, like
it came out where we like a couple months ago.
Like maybe like around in June.
So
like end of June.
If he released it before that, like if he released it like years back, like you think the way like concert goers and stuff like that, how would it impact? How would it impact them? Like would it impact the way we listen? Like, cause I mean, think about it. Like I mean,
you're at a different point.
Right. That's what I'm saying.
But I think it would win over people today.
Social media wise, we were at a different place 3, 4, 5 years ago. So I think it would have probably impacted differently.
For sure.
Hip hop was hip hop was different 3, 4 years ago.
Right. That's true.
So maybe it
might have went different now, honestly, if we've had that message then. You know what I'm saying? Like
It was really only like the real true fans up in there. We was just kind of like, but I guess the people. So the main audience were the 444 people. Right. It was a sprinkle of people that really fuck with Reasonable Doubt. That really listened to the Blue fans.
Yeah.
I mean, it was only a sprinkle of us in there because it was just really awkward to be like the only one in my section. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm like, how do y'all not jump to?
That's crazy.
So was it a younger crowd that was sitting down?
It was a little bit of both. You know what I mean? It was some people my age.
Because I feel like 99.9% of the world is Jay-Z and Beyonce.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
It's a very small percentage of people
pretty
out
much
there.
everybody's top 5, top 10 artists for sure.
Yeah.
100%.
So that's crazy.
Yeah, it was interesting. But the concert is not sold out. Supposedly the tickets are $15, $20.
They like
what? I might have to give him $15. Let him
on
pour some education into my
I'm not even gonna lie, the two of us, they were $88 after tax, and we were in a wonderful section.
Oh, yeah.
Wow.
$88 after tax, so we came up on that concert.
Well, maybe we're doing a promo for Jay-Z for one more tour right now. You guys go get your tickets because he has a lot of things to talk about, mutual funds and investments,
it's gonna
and
go
lots
up
of
at
things
the
like
Eagle
that.
Report, believe
Okay,
that.
yes,
Wow, that's
right, super dope. So let's talk about Chance the Rapper.
Yay!
Chance the Rapper. I think
he's a great guy.
He is, but you know what? I don't listen to Chance.
I'm gonna be honest. I have to do my research.
So this is honesty session.
I don't even listen to Chance.
I'm not gonna lie. I like him as a project.
Yeah, let's not get too honest today. I don't think it's
Problem was the only song that I really kind of like engaged.
Yeah.
But I thought him winning 3 Grammys is amazing.
Right.
Oh,
And he's independent, right?
Okay, am I getting this right? That he does not sell his music, or is
he
that
live streams?
What? Okay,
it's only through streaming. So he's actually the first artist ever to even get nominated or to actually win an award.
And
streaming
right?
purposes.
Wow.
Like he didn't. And it's only it's strictly exclusively through Apple Music.
Wow.
Yeah. So that's it within itself. I saluted him.
Okay, so because I'm. Is this embarrassing? I'm like a Samsung person. Oh gosh. Yeah. Okay. So I'm just trying to understand. I'm trying to understand. I'm like, there goes mine. Go through with Apple. She said that online. Oh dang. Samsung, hit me up. Anyway, but no.
Why people hate on Galaxy? Y'all be hating,
man.
Fly ass pictures. Shit.
But how does Apple Music work? So do you pay for a subscription and then you can listen to anything?
Yes.
So
or are you buying the album?
What is it? It is so freaking amazing.
Yeah, I know you got Tidal. You got Spotify.
I have Spotify. I have Apple Music. I have Pandora. I have.
Pandora's still a bomb to me.
It is.
You can't go into Pandora.
I'm commercial free with it too.
Right.
Song at the right time.
Spotify is getting on my nerves because they be like, oh, click here or listen to this ad to get 30 minutes of ad-free music. I click the ad, I listen to the ad, whatever, and then they play like 2 songs and then like this another ad. I'm like, this ain't even 30 minutes. I love Spotify too.
Spotify plays good playlist for me too. They take your music and make your whole playlist.
They do.
Like,
and then you can make it. And then you can do radio off of that.
I love Spotify.
Yeah.
Well, first of all, I just need to say I'm gonna need everybody to go on Spotify and come get them and add it to the playlist, baby. Add it to that playlist.
It's fine.
I just heard playlist and I was like, screw is my song on the playlist? Okay.
That was a perfect time to play.
I'm just saying. Okay, so anyway, we talking about.
But Apple Music, the way it works is you buy. I think it's like $10 a month. $10.
It's $9.99. It's $9.99.
And basically,
that $10 always come out at the wrong time. So I'm just let y'all know. Y'all get it at the wrong time.
Phone
bill be due all kind of shit. Y'all be. I can't even I can't dispute it or nothing. Like, come on now.
I was so lucky. I was so lucky because I had like a $100 gift card. This was back when it was Easter. I had a $100 iTunes gift card, and I was gonna see if I could use it for Spotify, but I was like, oh, I can't. So I use it for Apple Music.
That's right.
But going back to Chance the Rapper and how he
dominated
on there.
He dominated.
But you know what? He okay. So I think you were saying about how if he sells it for free or something like that.
He
releases.
Have CDs. Is that what it is?
I think he does.
Do you buy the album? That's what I'm asking. Does he ask you to purchase his album?
I know coloring book. You have to purchase coloring books.
They're mixed.
But he put out.
That's what I was saying. Is that I read an article where they were saying like he doesn't make money. I guess from like selling his music to his fans. Okay, now streaming, I guess I don't know how that works.
Yeah, it's it's kind of.
But he doesn't sell an album or anything like that, and then he ended up winning these Grammys, and it's like
I like what he stands for though. He was at I don't know if it was some sort of political meeting. He's really involved with politics.
Right. Oh yeah, well his dad used to work for Obama. He used to be an aide for his dad.
I know that.
Okay. I read that today. Yeah.
Very
so
dope.
he's very heavily connected with Obama. Like you said, he's very into the politics. He went
and to be young. We need that. I really hope that starts taking over. You know what I mean? Like the young generation.
He's setting a great example.
Yeah, and not be on Instagram throwing up because you drunk.
Yeah. So who does listen to his music? What is that like? Tell me.
I don't even listen to commercial singles. I don't really know.
I listened to Chance the Rapper. I listened to Chance the Rapper last night.
Okay.
Are you thorough? You listen to all the music you have?
I listen to what I mainly have on repeat from him is obviously Coloring Book.
Right.
Okay. Yeah. But with iTunes and stuff and how he released a single. He released 2 singles, I think, if I'm correct. One of them was Angels, and that was when it was he did that for free. So I downloaded that, and that was back in like when he released that. That was like I don't know if it was. I think that was in 2015 when he released that. But he released that for free on Apple Music, and everybody was downloading it and stuff. But then too, when you think about how he he wins his Grammys and stuff, and how he gets paid for releasing his music. I mean, he's not signed to a label.
No, everything.
So that's what I'm trying to figure out too. So you're telling me that this guy is not signed to a major label at all?
He's independent.
He's not signed to
any label.
Any label himself. Yeah, he's independent.
3 Grammys. Yeah.
3 Grammys. That's big.
That means if he can do that, anybody can do it.
There's no excuse.
That kind of ties back into how you said, how did social media change hip hop? How has it affected hip hop?
Right.
Same difference. Like that's how the 360 deal came along. Like people are choosing to promote their music on the internet as a marketing tool for free. So don't get my music for free. Now become a fan. You know what I'm saying? Now they're getting money from touring or merchandise.
Right. That's what I was trying to say. No, that's really makes money off of touring and merchandise and things like that.
Absolutely.
Wow.
So let's talk about Meek Mill. Poor Meek.
Yeah.
I love Meek. I can't listen to him for too long though.
I'm not personally a Meek fan.
I'm not a Meek
music.
I'm not a fan at all.
Really? Like his style?
Nope.
I like his style of rapping.
I like a couple songs, more recent songs, but
let me tell you straight up. When I really feel like when I want to get in my zone, when I want to feel like I'm getting in my bag,
that ain't the one from me.
That ain't feeling. I'm feeling tough.
I know why. But
it's something about his tone,
right,
and his grittiness and his honesty that just
give me pumped.
He is screaming, and that's why I can't listen too long.
It's a lot of screaming going on.
If he had one song for me, like Lord Knows is my favorite Meek Mill song. Like it's just that one song for me that I just need.
I know what you're saying. I mean, there's certain songs I do like, but I think he took a real big. This was a heavy year for him.
Yeah,
it started with the big L. You know,
he took an L.
I lost him with that Drake thing. I lost him.
I lost him at that point too.
I was like, you know what? Like, I can't. No.
Yeah. Do you think it's right for him going to jail after him being? I mean, the probation thing. Yeah. Obviously, I guess the case was from early 2008, 9, whatever. Right. I mean, shit, this is damn near a whole 10 years. He's been on probation supposed to be like 10 years. If you on probation, I don't give a shit how long. 20 years. Why are you even out here doing anything violent? I don't give a shit if you was smoking a cigarette. Seriously. Whatever you did. Right. You know what I mean? Like, stop. Y'all always going against the grain because y'all are on the mainstream platform. Y'all feel like y'all untouchable.
Yeah,
and they sit that ass right back.
It's worse. You're way more looked at when you're in that type of platform. You know what I'm saying? Like people are looking at every single thing you do. So to me, it's lit. It's like I would be way more cautious to doing anything. I know I'm getting looked at. Anybody could snap me. Anybody could say anything.
Right.
To me, so
I feel like you're so blessed. Like you made it out of that life, and like now you have the opportunity to like flip it, but you're still stuck in that same like
in that same image that he used to have. Yeah, I think that honestly, if that whole like, and then when he broke up with Nicki Minaj and stuff like that.
First of all, I don't know why she was with him.
I don't know why
I'd be surprised.
She tripped. Yeah, I was about to say that. My thing was like when he was her opener on tour. That was like
that was
keep him the opener.
No, I would
never. That's
we can play.
I didn't know that.
It ain't all that.
I didn't know he opened up.
Yeah. He was like young boy.
He like that.
Who got dumped?
I think they ever. I don't think they ever.
Who dumped him? I'm sure she dumped his ass.
Oh.
Like, let's be clear.
I think.
I'm sure he tried to hold on to that thing as long as he could. Like, I doubt that.
Yeah, because didn't he start I mean, I don't know if he was talking crap about her after, but he was like not that happy about the situation.
For sure. No, he was in his feelings for sure.
Oh yeah, he was.
Moving on to the next opener.
For him. I mean, I don't think he still deserves what he's getting because it's like at the end of the day, the justice system is just it's foul.
Yeah, there's a whole bunch of posts on social media about how they compare like each police officer that murdered like Eric Garner or like
they're not getting
half the time, and now it was like all these police officers in their time in jail combined, and it's
didn't match
it. Combined.
That's what they're putting in petition. I mean, I think it's really cool and dope too how all the artists around are really supporting him. I don't know if you guys have noticed.
They are.
Everybody from like everybody. So I mean, they're starting. I think I want to say a petition to like.
So is it set in stone that he's going to be doing the 2 to 3 years?
Yeah, I believe so. I think the petition is trying to help either stop that or whatnot. But yeah.
Because these police officers get like at minimum, or no, at max they're getting like 5-6 months at max.
For killing somebody.
He
violated
a probation.
That's crazy.
But it's like, and it's crazy because it's like, it's now people that weren't standing with him when he was on probation. It was like, man, he's a hood rat. Like he ain't,
he's a hood rat.
And it's like now when you see how this government has portrayed this terrible image on now people are starting to stand with him. I'm standing with Meek on the political side.
I agree.
The music side of it and him as a person, me personally, not so much. Yeah. But as a 15-year-old, not so much. Yeah. But for the political things of
what's right is right.
That's not no. That's constant.
I hope they do.
And for those people who are going to jail for however many months and killed somebody, I'm gonna need them to go away to jail for however long they're gonna go away from jail for, and get for the rest of their lives some therapy. Okay, because you just don't go around killing people and think you're okay after that. Okay, I'm gonna need you to lock yourself in some therapy for the rest of your life.
Yeah, seriously.
Lifetime sentence to therapy. Mine is warped.
So now I want to hear some individual highlights. If it's a personal highlight or something that you feel like was huge in the culture with hip hop. We'll start with you.
Cardi B for me has been like game changer. I love what she stands for. I love her story. She, didn't come from the best background.
Right.
Growing up, personally for me, like when I was younger, like I did some things that were not that great, but the internet wasn't around. So
right.
But like I love her because she doesn't deny who she is or who she was, and she like used her story to where she came from to like really change and show young girls, even older girls like me, like it's okay, it's gonna be okay.
Like you
just gotta work hard, stay focused, and the difference between right and wrong, and just you got this, and I think we needed her, like
we did.
We needed her
as women and her.
Not just women, just the human, the culture, the human race. Like it's okay if you come from not that great of a background, history, but like. That's the history.
Yeah.
Now let's focus on
that's history.
Right.
Yeah. But you know what too? I'm gonna stick there with you. I feel like even with the industry, I feel like they spit female artists one by one. They spit them out one. Think about it. Really think about it.
Yeah.
Okay. Everybody has a moment.
Everybody
has like we can't all just be.
Beyonce always gonna be Beyonce. Right now, this is Cardi B's moment. You don't hear anybody else but Cardi B.
Yeah.
Right. But in the 90s, it was different.
Yeah. It was
so many.
But they all supported each other.
Right.
Brandy, Latifah, they all on record.
Because if you see the way that society is moving, though, and how, not to say sexism, but how males operate versus how females operate, we're kind of moving back in time. Yeah. The 90s were a time where, women were like out here like, look, okay, we representing the female movement. Right. And now it's kind of shifting a little bit where men are starting to a little bit, downplay the woman and, we only have energy for one woman right now. You know what I mean? We don't have enough money to invest in one.
And that's how it is.
And that's the way of the world. I wish that we could reel it back, though, because Trump is really encouraging that in our culture right now. He's encouraging people to take it on back to history and let's do it how we did it back then and be
let's make America great.
No, we've been great and we were on a great path. Barack left us right in the right spot where we could have taken it and excelled.
He was the best thing that happened to us.
He was the best thing that ever
happened. I'm so glad I was able to live
He represents hope.
Yes.
Can we bring him back?
Right. Can we bend the rules a little bit or something?
Yeah, absolutely.
I'll take Obama I'm at 80. Yeah. Okay, come back 90 with a cane. Let's do it.
America take care of you for sure.
Okay, but really quick, time out. So why is it that we're only given one at a time?
That's a good question.
Like, I can't figure that out. I can't pinpoint it. Like,
about one at a time.
I feel like other industries it's not that way.
It's not 5 big shots. It's there's so many. I mean, we have Millie here. You know what I'm saying? We have Il Camille. I mean, on a higher spectrum, we have so many dope female artists.
It really is.
And it's like, how come they all can't just shine?
Right.
You know what I mean? It's like, how come they all can't just be on that pedestal? But they just spin them out one by one.
I don't know. It's like it's like a cap on them. Like if you get this high, it's like, okay, we're gonna keep you here until.
Like even with Remy Ma, like she's dope.
Well, I feel like too, it takes a lot more of us to support those people too. For sure. You know what I mean? Like, you know, things that are pushed off on us are okay to support, but we have to know ourselves enough to know what we really.
Oh, it's a competition. Right. There's no reason why Nicki and Cardi should be beefing.
Right.
Yeah. There isn't. Because and it's like people.
It's enough room for the both.
Yeah, absolutely.
And the people that do hate on, people that do hate on Cardi, or who are Nicki fans, or no. The people who hate on Nicki and who are Cardi fans,
right?
They're like they over here like talking trash about Nicki, and I'm like, well, I mean, if it wasn't for Nicki, then Cardi, where would Cardi be?
Right.
Where would she be at? She wouldn't.
And if it wasn't for Little Kim, where would
she be?
It's disrespectful.
Like, why?
Like, don't be disrespectful.
Right.
I don't get that.
So, Millie, what was your highlight for 2017?
Oh.
It could be, you know, in the culture.
Well, I'm gonna say a cultural event. Really, I was just talking to my girl about this, but Complex Con is like very major to me. And although, you know, I don't work with Complex, so I don't know what the statistics are about how many people come and how the turnout is for them.
You look dope.
But
I really feel like
that is something that is impacting our culture right now because it's blending the fashion world and the fashion world.
Can you explain exactly like because that's what it is? It looked like it was like taking fashion and hip hop.
It's like an expo.
Yes. So generally you would want to say it's an expo, but they add so many key elements in it, like, first of all, having exclusive products there that you cannot get anywhere else. Okay,
you can buy the products
and you can buy them there. You know what I mean? So and it's inexpensive to get in. It's not anything that's breaking an arm and a leg like Coachella or something like that. Okay, because look, I compare those type of festivals together because Coachella, you know, and Coachella has like a hippie vibe or, you know, tripped out vibe or whatever. But this, I feel like, was more of an element for people who are really trying to blend that world of fashion and hip hop together.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? Fashion and rapping. It's like, look, that's actually a part of people's branding. Yeah, you know what I mean? That they got the flyness going on and that brands want to represent them. And that's how you get on the radar, by attending things like that, because there were people from Japan there, from the Netherlands. I mean, and everybody who wanted to cover all of these things. You come out in this outfit right here and they're like, yo, can I get a picture of you? Blah, blah, what's your name? What you do? I'm about to write a whole article of you on in Japan right now. Yes, like, seriously. You know?
I have to for sure go every
year. And that's what I was saying, is that this is something that I definitely want to make sure that I attend every single year, because
this is
the second one, and I see what they're trying to do with it. I really do. Like, I really, one of my idols in life is Pharrell. I was a total NERD girl in high school. That was me. I had the ice cream.
You could be the background dancer.
Look, up there. I'm telling you, girl. I'll get back. Don't let me out. Don't say Pharrell and let me out the cage now.
You're right here.
I'll act like I'm professional with it. Like, Pharrell, what you want from me? Some crumpets? What? Crip walking? I got you. Whatever. Okay, we happy? What are we doing?
Right. I love it.
But Pharrell really, he did. I went one of my first concerts. Well, my first concert was the Spice Girls. Okay, that was but one of my most impactful, you know, influential concerts was going to a Pharrell concert. He had like
how long ago was this?
This was when I was like 17 or 16 or something. I was in high school.
This is the NERD thing.
Yes. He had a skate ramp on stage. It was crazy. And so ever since I went to that concert, I was just like, yo, that changed my life. That let me know what I wanted to be in life. Like, dang, just seeing him being able to because at the time skating was really dope too, to be a skater, you know what I mean? And so to see somebody like blending the things that represent who they are, you know what I mean? And people come out and pay for that and want to see you perform, and do you, that meant something to me. So now with Complex Con, I really see what he's doing. He's bringing artists together. He's bringing, and when I say artists, I mean like painter artists. I mean photographers. I mean, you know, real visual artists. And he's blending it all together in one. That I feel like that's something that's a good highlight. Is going to impact our culture.
Really, that's dope. What about you, Faye?
I have a mixture of two, I'm gonna be honest. I would say the Remy Ma and Nicki Minaj. To me, that was so influential because I felt like I love both artists. I'm gonna be honest. I'm not a huge fan of Nicki's as far as like, you know, knowing all her music, but I respect what she's done. You know what I'm saying? She's taken a page out of Lil' Kim's book and kind of completely changed as far as being a complete brand. Like what Nicki's done as far as a female hip hop artist, it's like it's never been, no one's ever done it. We have to give her respect for that. So for Remy Ma to come out of her situation, from being locked up, from kind of being a woman and dominating the industry before she went to jail and coming out and really changing the perspective of people's opinion of Nicki, huge.
True.
Never been huge. That's huge. So to me, it's like, I love beef. I'm not for anybody hating on anybody, but to me it was more of like a what can I describe it as? It was just more of a sport to me. It was I didn't look at it like hate. I looked at it like this is good for the sport. This is good for this is good for the culture. So that moment, and then I would say honestly, I don't know if you guys, I'm into fashion. I love fashion. The fact that all 90s fashion is coming back, huge for me.
You embody that too.
That's your Tommy Hilfiger, Juicy. I mean, all of the top biggest brands, I love that. Like, I love the style that people are embodying the 90s, and it seems like the 90s is just coming back for some reason.
Some of us never let go.
Yeah, I'm gonna be honest.
I'm gonna shout out Charmaine, her favorite LA.
Really?
You ever heard her? If you guys never heard of, so she embodies that.
Really?
From the joggers to the all stars.
I love that. Yes.
You know what I mean? To the split, the Tommy Hilfiger bombers, to the jerseys.
Yeah.
She's tomboy chic, and her favorite LA is the dopest brand that represents.
Really, I have to come check her out because that's exactly what I was
check out her favorite LA.
Yeah. So I would say those are my two moments: the 90s fashion coming back, the whole era, just in general.
Yeah.
And then Nicki Minaj, Remy Ma. You know,
those are good ones.
Yeah.
I think a big pretty big platform was probably just like rappers like in the SoundCloud movement and stuff like that.
That's a good one. That's a very good one.
That is a good one.
And it's crazy because you talk about like you got like your little Yachty's, your little Pumps, your little freaking I don't know
red something with the red.
Oh, Trippie Redd.
Trippie Redd.
I
don't know.
Trippie Redd. Let's see who else. Ugly God.
See, I'm not hip.
Yeah, like it's.
I've seen little Ugly God post billboards around the city.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
I've seen them.
That's interesting.
Yeah. They say Ugly God.
Is he from LA?
I don't know.
I've never heard.
I don't even know who that is.
I just see Ugly God.
I'm trying to stay in the loop. I swear to God.
I'm like Ugly and God together. I don't know.
Ugly and God.
That on Pretty God. I like that.
There's Ugly God, there's Slum God, Ski Mask. Like it's just a whole bunch of SoundCloud rappers. It's a
but that's dope. That's dope.
It's dope.
Who's the one rapper? XXX.
Oh yeah.
Biggest station.
He came from SoundCloud.
He started from XXX
Oh, they
XXX Tentacion.
Hey, he made me want to.
People say Tentacion.
I still ain't got
I don't even know what kind of music he's rapping.
But no, X was probably like one. Like X was literally. I think he was probably like one of the biggest rapper or biggest artists like that derived from SoundCloud.
Really?
Okay.
Like and then when he had Look at Me, and that went all over social media. Like that was in every meme, that was in every video, that was in every so I think SoundCloud really just like it
created a platform for underground artists to really promote their music and not, you know what I'm saying, like for people to really know, like you said, it's the underground world that
because
so is SoundCloud still popping?
SoundCloud is still popping. Okay. And it's like, and I think it's really I mean, I'm 15, and obviously, I go to a public high school, so like everybody is tapped into that, and I think that's what keeps the younger generation tuned in, because it's like, I mean, because most of these SoundCloud rappers are like, they're not even in their 20s. They're like 19, they're like 16.
I think that's the beauty in it.
I think there's this rapper, what's his name? TK?
Yeah, he went to jail, the 15-year-old.
Right. I mean, I don't mess with that.
Yeah, but no, I'm just saying he came off of SoundCloud too.
He came off of SoundCloud.
He was huge.
All these rappers, all these rappers and artists and stuff like that are our age that want to make it to the point where like, so when they do turn 20, they can already have set a point in their life where they already know where they're gonna go in the next 15, 20 years, stuff like that. If SoundCloud and stuff like that, that's definitely I think one of the biggest highlights for platforms in terms of.
Can I ask you a sidebar question about that, just because you're young in your age? Do you feel like why do you feel like the young generation goes to SoundCloud versus like Apple and Spotify? Is it because it's something that you can go listen to for free versus having to pay for a subscription?
Because
what's the catch? Like, you know what I mean? Like, why is it
what's the
catch? Yeah, like I want to understand that.
I think what the catch is it's like there's no terms and regulations. There's no like you can put a song and have a sample on it's easy. It's easy. There's no like contracts or like they'll take your song off if it has a certain sample on it or something like that. So it's just more accessible though.
Okay. So my biggest highlight is Tiana Taylor. I feel like I'm a big fan of Tiana.
Oh, I love her.
I mean, from the Sweet 16 to the dancing to the music to the whole look. I love what she represents as far as her family. I love how her husband supports her. Junie is absolutely adorable. What she represents, period. I think this was her year.
This was her year. She's been doing it for very long time.
I mean, I'm so glad that she's in a positive light. Yeah, she's being.
I think she's finally get the looks that she deserves.
She's about that time.
She's really talented.
Right.
Like, overall. I feel like she was
multi-talented.
Yeah, seriously,
absolutely.
I don't think she got the credit she deserved. I think, like you said, right now this is her year.
Right, but I think we hit 2017 hard.
I think
it was a good moment.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Sure.
I couldn't have shoot the shit with some better group of women right here. I appreciate it. I think we did a great job with embodying 2017.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Until next time, y'all, Nina-Deuce.com. I'm here with my ladies, with my crew, ladies on the radar.
Hey.
We on the come up. Stay tuned. Have a great night.